Washington, Associated Press. A U.S. Air Force missile general says the United States has targets picked out in China and could destroy key government command and industrial centers in the event of a general war. Major General John P. Lavelle was testifying this week at a closed hearing on the Air Force budget. His censored testimony was made public on Tuesday.
We were somewhat alarmed at this news, ladies and gentlemen, and so we sent our 7 days reporter to the Pentagon to investigate this matter.
General Hawke, I understand that you've already selected targets for nuclear attack in the event of a war with Red China. Surely isn't this a little premature?
No, sir. Our whole deterrent policy is based on the concept of instant massive retaliation.
Yes, well, I can understand how you have to be prepared for instant retaliation against the Soviet Union, whose nuclear strength equals your own.
But in the case of... One second, just to clear up a misconception. With our present stock of submarine Polaris missiles, ICBMs, and strategic air command squadrons, we have an overkill capability with reference to the population of the Soviet Union of 189. That means that we can, if we so desire, kill every man, woman, and child in the Soviet Union 189 times. Whereas the Soviet Union can kill every man, woman, and child in the United States a mere 72 times. Now, with all due respect, I wouldn't call that equal, would you?
Well, perhaps not, General. You seem very proud of your military preparedness.
Why not? Our scientists and engineers and generals all have been working round the clock for 20 years to build this war machine, which is easily the greatest that this world has ever seen, and likely ever will.
And of course, it's only intended for use as a deterrent, isn't that right, General?
We will never ever use it. We will never ever use it. We will never ever use it. That isn't what it's for.
I see, General. Well, now tell me, have you prepared for nuclear attack against any other country, General?
Yes. You see this computer over here?
Oh, yes.
Complete and detailed information concerning the military, industrial, and population distribution of every country in the world has been fed into this computer. Upon orders from the White House, the computer's operator simply presses the button for any country we want to retaliate against, and the computer instantly deploys our entire nuclear strike force so as to inflict maximum punishment upon the aggressor nation.
Any country in the world?
That is right.
What do you mean, France or England?
France, England, Afghanistan, Costa Rica, Zambia, you name it.
Yes, I see you're prepared for a war against Monaco.
That's right. We don't take chances. Say, did you know that with a proper deployment of our nuclear forces, we could kill every man, woman, and child in Monaco 743 million times, and that is including tourists.
That's really most impressive.
With a moment's notice, using this computer here, we can wipe out any nation on the globe from Chile to Japan. It's the most complete and comprehensive military plan that ever was devised.
Yes, and of course it's only to be used against someone who's committed aggression against you.
Oh, I'd like to see someone try it. I'd like to see someone try it. What I mean is we will never, ever use it. We will never, ever use it. Oh, we will never, ever use it. That isn't what it's for.
I see, General. Oh, my goodness me. Look, there's a button on the USA. Does that work?
Gee, I don't know. Hey, buddy, is this button really operative?
Certainly.
You mean the United States is even ready for war against itself?
If a thing is worth doing, it is worth doing well. Of course, it is not easy to conceive of circumstances in which the United States would wish to annihilate itself. But if the President should ever decide that such a course of action were in the national interest, we must be prepared to carry out his will.
You seem to have thought of everything. Tell me, what's this blue button here for?
We call this our doomsday button.
You mean all the world?
And most of the moon as well, just in case. Oh, no need to get worried. Pressing this button only deploys our nuclear forces for the doomsday strike. In order to actually initiate the strike, one has to press this red button you see up there. And this, of course, may only be done on the direct orders of the Führer, of the President.
I see.
Does it not fill you with wonder that today man has the power to annihilate himself and every beast and every flower? What took him a week to make, we can unmake in half an hour, and maybe even less. Of course, we will never ever use it. We will never ever use it. We will never ever use it. That isn't what it's for. Oh, the Polaris commander! We'll never ever use it. All the people with that join in. Never use it. Would the ICBM unit never ever use it? Did you ever have one of those days?